I'll make it all come true.
What is going on, you guys? It's iSimp here, back again with another brand new Call of Duty Mobile video. And in today's video, we are going to be creating a tier list for every single weapon inside of the game. I've seen some other YouTubers doing this, like Hawks, Bobby, and Noah. So I decided, you know what? Since the update is freaking delayed, I might as well hop on the bandwagon and make my own tier list for all of the guns. So let's get into this. All right, so we are in here in the tier list looking at every single weapon for the primary category inside of Call of Duty Mobile. I kind of thought there was more weapons inside of this game, not gonna lie. It looks like there's hardly any, but when I play it, it feels like there is so much more. So the first gun on the list is the AK-117. These categories are defined by S, A, B, C, and D. S is of course the best, goes to A, then B, then C, then D is the worst. And for the AK-117, it got nerfed back in I think like season 2, but it's still a pretty decent gun. Bro, I gotta let it be in B right now. Of course, by the end of this video, I may change around a lot of things and make them a little bit different than what they are at the start as I start to compare different weapons, but for now, it's in the B category. All right, next on the list, the AK-47. I love this gun. It's super underrated. I completely forgot about it in my top 5 assault rifles video. I really do think that it should be in there, and it should be pretty damn high in there. It's got great damage for the amount of fire rate that it has, and it is a killer at all ranges. So I gotta put it in the A category. Before we go any further, make sure to hit that subscribe button because we are on the road to 1 million subscribers. In fact, we are less than 60,000 subscribers away from 1 million. So hit the subscribe button, turn on those notifications, and I'd really appreciate it. Next on the list is the Arctic 50. You gotta think about it, man. You slap a tactical scope on this, you slap even a silencer on this, sit at the back of the map, you're good to go, dude. This gun is tragic to play against. I hate playing against this gun. I hate playing against snipers in general when I'm playing for nukes. Either way, this one is so annoying, but it is so good. An MVP simp over here thinks that it is in the A tier. Okay, next on the list is the ASM-10. This gun was the best weapon in the game for around 2 to 3 weeks, and it was unstoppable. However, there has been other guns added into the game like the Faro, which just took its place of being the best close range gun inside of the game. For that reason, currently I think it's in the B tier. It's middle of the pack. It's really good close range, pretty decent long range, so the B tier it is. Next up is the BK-57. Amazing gun. Outstanding recoil, great damage, and fire rate. I love it. I simply love this gun, and it's deserving to be in the A tier. Boop. Next up is the BY-15, ladies and gentlemen. You know there was a little bit of a craze about this gun maybe 2 or 3 months ago. I made a couple of videos calling it one of the best close range guns in the game. It still is to this day a really good close range gun for the shotgun category, and I think it really is probably deserving of, I'm gonna say a C, but it could go up to a B later in the video when I go through every gun and decide where they all should be at the end. Next up, the Chicken Yellow Triangle.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
Yep, no discussion there. D tier, hate the gun. It's just not good. It's not a good gun. Woo! Next up, brother, Cordite. Let's go, baby. Straight into the S tier. Y'all already know the vibes. S tier Cordite, it's the GOAT. It's one of the best guns in the game. Undeniably, it is so good. Great recoil, great damage, great fire rate. Ability is pretty decent as well. I love the Cordite, especially with the 0G skin on it.
So good and tasty.
Next up, DLQ, straight into S tier. Best sniper rifle in the game currently. We'll see what happens when the Outlaw gets its buff next season, but for now, it's in the S tier alone for the sniper rifles. GKS, currently very versatile submachine gun. It's pretty decent close range, but it does lack a little bit. However, medium to long range, no recoil means that it is a destroyer. For that reason, it's in the B category.
Have you ever seen anything like this?
It's the HBR, dude. I mean, if you're not rating this gun in either the A or the S tier, there's something wrong with you, bro. There's something wrong. If it's not on the A or the S tier, I don't even think you're human. Currently, since we already have 3 in A, we've got 2 in S, I'm gonna put it in the S tier. Great close range, no recoil whatsoever. A little bit harder to get kills around the long range sights. However, the lack of recoil means you can spray it fully auto. So it's still a great gun nonetheless, but we will see by the end whether it still deserves the S tier or whether it will drop to A tier. HG40, it's actually not as bad as people think it is. And for that reason, I'm just going to put it into C. I think personally, it's a little bit better than the Chicken. I almost got a double ranked nuke in it in Nuketown the other day. I think I died 6 away from the double nuke. It was really fun gun to use. I only used it for one singular game, and I really enjoyed myself in that close range map, which is where this gun's meant to be used. Next up, baby. It's the Bandit. Let's go, dude. Oh, come on, man. You got to give the HS0405 Bandit skin some love, dude. I really loved and enjoyed using this. I used to rate this gun in this D tier right here, but nowadays, bro, I'm gonna get some hit for this, some slack for this in the comment section, but boom! Straight into the C tier, brother. I think that this gun is so good close range. The one-shot potential is nutty. I mean, it's insane close range. Love it. However, obviously it's a shotgun, so it can't really go higher than a C on this list. Oh, the HS2128. I don't mean to hit, but when you shoot this gun, it shoots like a potato. Oh.
Nice rhymes, man.
Straight into the D category. This gun is trash. Absolutely garbage. It's a burst shotgun. Terrible. Next up, HVK. This gun is actually kind of nasty. The recoil on it, I really like it. I actually really enjoy using this gun medium range. So for that reason, straight in with the GKS in the B tier category. All right, ICR. Next up, put the Dark Matter camo on it or skin on it as well. I love that skin, but I don't love this gun. And for that reason, it's only good long range, very bad close range because of its fire rate. However, it's getting buffed soon into the C tier alongside the Bandit, the Buy, and the HG40. This could be a gun that goes up to the B tier, however, by the end of the video. KN44. I don't think this gun needs any introduction. Straight up into the A tier without a doubt. Could even be an S tier, but we'll find it out a little bit later in the game. It looks like we're around the halfway spot. Zoom in on the S tier. We got the Cordite DLQ33 and the HBR. A tier, AK47, Arctic 50, BK, KN44. B tier, AK117, ASM10, GKS, and HVK. For the C tier, Bang Orangutan, Buy 15, HG40, HS0405, ICR. Right down at the bottom with the worst guns in the game, we got the Chicken and the HS2126. The KRM Lava. Now, I've seen on Noah's list that he had this, I think, either in the B or the A tier? Nah, Chief. I would say it's either in the C or the D tier. It's just not it, Chief. The damage is not there for this gun. However, it does shoot extremely fast, so I wouldn't put it into the D tier. I would definitely keep it in the C tier. LK24. Brother, this is basically got identical stats to the KN44, but it has better mobility. So, boom, up into the A tier, without a doubt. This is another super underrated gun at the minute. I really enjoy using this gun, and I think it's really good. Lucas Cosmos. Hear me out. When this gun was first released, the scope-in animation was fantastic. It was super fast. But now they've changed it. It's not that good anymore, and I really don't like it at all. The DLQ is just such a better gun now. For that reason, I'm gonna have to put it down into the C tier. However, back in the day, this would have been an A tier weapon when it used to scope in way quicker. Oh, the M16, ladies and gentlemen. I know some people are gonna say D tier, but in my eyes, straight into the C tier, boys. Love it. M21 EBR. You see, this gun is... It is what it is.
It is what it is.
It's decent long range because it kills in 2 to 3 shots, but it's just not versatile enough to get out of that D tier area. So we're going to put it right in there in D tier. M4 LMG, bang, straight into D tier. M4 currently, it's a little level above the Chicken, the HS, the EBR, and the M4. We got to put it in C tier. Man of War, bro, this is another C to B tier weapon. It just kills so quickly close range. Has a lot of recoil right now, though. Versatility is decent if it didn't have that recoil, but because of the recoil, the grand scheme of things, bang, straight into C tier. MSMC, I still believe that this is a B tier weapon. It's still really good close range. It's actually about to get another buff as well. Unfortunately, with its recent nerf, it went down from S tier straight to B tier, but it's still a usable gun. Outlaw, nah, not feeling it, bro. Too many hit markers with that thing. Hit marker machine, dude. Okay, the PDW. This is an interesting one because the PDW is really good close range and it has basically no recoil. I'm mixed between C and B, but I mean, there's so many in C already. We're definitely gonna have to rearrange that. Nah, we're gonna need to put it in C because there's, I don't know, dude, like the ASM 10 kills faster than the PDW close range and it's better long range as well. You know what I mean? C tier it is. Faro, straight up into the A tier, bro. If anyone disagrees with A or S for this gun, it's the best close range shooting gun in the game, hands down. I would even possibly say it could be in the S tier, but because of its lack of versatility, it had to go to the A tier. Razorback Cosmos, it's just a PDW, so we'll put it in there again into the C tier. RPD, brother. This thing can hold down an entire map. The only thing that's bad about it is its close range capabilities, which I would lead to believe that could put it down into the C tier of the weapon category. But for now, we'll keep it in the B. RUS, I think this is an A tier caliber weapon. Great close range, great medium range. It even is pretty decent long range. It can hang with some of the best guns in the game. It's deserving of that A tier spot. S36, bruh. Straight into C tier. It got a nerf and then it got a buff, but it still kind of sucks. It's just not as bad as D. Striker, I mean, does anyone even have a chance of getting out of the D if their name is Striker, bro? Like, this gun is trash. It is straight trash. I forgot this gun even existed. That's how bad it was. Type 25 is pretty damn decent, dude. Not gonna lie. I mean, you guys seen the video of me beating the number 1 and 2 ranked players at the start of the season with this gun after the nerf, and it can hang, bro. It's not that bad of a gun. I feel like B tier is the move. UL, another B tier weapon. It's outstanding. Really good long medium range. I really like this weapon. XPR, I'm gonna just put it into the D tier. I mean, you guys seen me get a ranked nuke with this, and obviously the M21 EBR, I've got a ranked nuke with that as well, but it's just, I don't know, dude. In the grand scheme of things, I just really don't think it's above a D tier, along with the M21. All right, so I've came to the conclusion I might be being a little bit harsh on some of the weapons inside the tier maker. And I think that the PDW and the Razorback, they probably need to go up into the B category because they just kill so quickly close range. For that reason, they're going up top. The ICR as well, it needs to go into the B category. I just can't see it being in C because of how good it is really long range. I just don't see it being there. I'm probably gonna get some hate for this, but the Evil Clown M16, it needs to go up. People don't understand how good this gun is close range. Like, it one bursts close range and it can still dot. It's like the Faro, dude. It's literally like a Faro, but it shoots long range as well. So it needed to be in the B category. See, I'm in a tricky situation here, bro. The Man of War. Because as much as I dislike the Man of War, I've got to give it its props. I mean, it is a very strong weapon. And I feel like B tier is perfectly fine for this gun. Some people may even argue that A tier is the move. But currently, if it had the less recoil that it's getting next update, it would 100% be an A tier weapon. But currently, with its large recoil, I'm gonna keep it in the B category. It's very good though. It's literally at the top of the B. You know what? I'm gonna order them. I'm gonna order them in like what gun I think is personally the best out of each tier.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, while I was ordering these around, I keep looking at the Arctic 50 and I'm just thinking about how good this gun can actually be. Like, it's so good, and I feel like it needs to be shifted into S tier. Like, it's at the top of the spectrum when it comes to great guns. I mean, it kills instantly across the map like the DLQ does. It can shoot faster than the DLQ. The only downside is you get a little bit more hit markers, but it's really not that much. Like, let's be honest, you really don't get that much more hit markers with this than what you do with the DL. So S tier it is. And since I've brought the Man of War up into the B tier, I think we need to put the ASM 10 into the A tier, because I personally believe that the ASM 10 is just a better version of the Man of War. It's got pretty similar time to kill and it has way less recoil, so it needs to go up into that A tier category. Bro, RPD's just staring at me, dude. The recoil on this gun is non-existent. It's good fire rate, no recoil, great damage. This may seem crazy, but the RPD needs to go to A. It does. It needs to go to A. Looking at all these guns here, it's better than these guns, dude. It's better than them. Like, what else do you want me to say? I think it's at the bottom of A tier for sure. There's two guns I'm looking at right now, the KN44 and the LK24. They're pretty much the same. They do the same thing. They work the same way, and they're very versatile, and they could really be in that S tier place. I mean, the KN44 has less recoil. It is the same time to kill, and it has better damage per shot. The LK just shoots a little bit faster, and for that reason, I think the KN44 will go into S tier, but the LK24 will sit right behind the AK47 in A tier. Bro, this is actually so difficult. Like when you put all the guns side by side and you're thinking of their qualities, their negatives, all of that stuff, like it's really hard to do this list. There's so many things I like about so many different guns, but I've got to compare them with every other single gun. I'm going to bring the M4 LMG into C tier, but it is going to go at the bottom of C tier, a step ahead of the S36, just because it has no recoil. The M16 is going to go above the MSMC and the Type 25, and the UL is going to go in front of them as well. I just keep looking at the RPD, dude, and I know how good that gun is, man. It's insane. It's such a good gun. Bang. It's been done. I'm looking at other people's tier lists and I just feel like they've got it all wrong. But I know when I post this video, there's gonna be people who are like, Ferg, you've got this all wrong as well. You know what I mean? It's all opinion based. I'm gonna put the buy in front of the HS. Even though I like the HS more, the buy is just better than it because it shoots faster. It's more consistent than the HS is. We'll put that up there. I think the HVK is better than the GKS, and I think the M16 is better than the GKS as well. I think the UL is better than the GKS also. I think the Faro should be over the BK57 for sure. Honestly, dude, like the Faro could be an S tier weapon. Like when you think about it, 144 milliseconds to kill with a machine gun, it kills in one burst up to like 10, 15 meters. It's going up here, boom. I'm gonna change these around. Actually, no. The Faro will stay here. AK, LK, RPD, DK, Russ, ASM-10. The Man of War is virgin that A tier category, man, but I just can't put it in with the recoil that it has. ACR is another great weapon long range, but it's really bad close. AK-117, I mean, it's the old trustworthy, bro. Like it'll do you good in basically a lot of situations. It just doesn't excel in any category currently, except for maybe long range. Obviously got the PDWs following them up in the B category with the M16, the UL, the GKS, the MSMC, and the Type 25. Further down to the bottom, we've got the M4, the Bi-15, the Bandit, the HG40, the Locust, the KRM, the M4 LMG, the S36. In this D, we've got the Chickum, Outlaw, M21, XPR, Striker, and HS2126. Dude, it's like, am I picking these guns on versatility or am I picking these guns on their prime? You know what I mean? Like the Faro is so good in the prime, man. Like it's S tier for sure. Close range, but it drops off so quick. Screw it, dude. Boom, boom. Gonna put the M4 in front of the shotguns. The ICR is just not good enough close range to be high on the B tier. Like when you think about it objectively, you don't really get that many really long range fights in this game. For that reason, the ICR is going further down. Yep. I'll put M16 or ICR, bro. Because there's not as a lot of long range fights, I'll put the M16 in front of the ICR. The UL's better than the ICR also, so we'll put it up here too. RES is going up a little bit. I'm gonna put the PDW and the Razorback above the AK-117. See, my opinions on all these guns have changed so much since the start of the season. I think the M4 LMG will go below the shotguns, and that is my tier ranking for the Season 6 era of Call of Duty Mobile. In the S tier, we've got the Cordite DLQ HBR Arctic 50 KN44. A tier, RPD, AK-47, Faro, RUS, LK-24, BK-57, and ASM-10. And down to the B tier, we got Man of War, Razorback PDW, AK-117, HVK, UL, M16, ICR, GKS, MSMC, and the Type 25. Down at the lower end of things, we've got the M4, Bi-15, the HS-0405, the M4 LMG, HG40, Locust Cosmos, KRM, and the S36. And right at the bottom, we got the Chickum, Outlaw, EBR, XPR, Striker, and HS2126. I know there will be a lot of people commenting that I've got a lot of this right and that I've got a lot of this wrong. Let me know what I should change in the comment section down below. Don't worry, I won't mind if you disagree with me. I really won't mind at all. I tried my best to think of what I personally believe should be in each category. It's been your boy Ferg here. Make sure to subscribe to help me reach 1 million. Live your life with purpose. I love y'all, and let's roll the outro. Bye.